Oh man.
Do you like farting and that?
Right, so hello, welcome. This is Disco Saloon Season 3, Episode 6. It's been a hot fucking minute.
Wow.
A big long hot minute. We've got a new environment, new place. This is Bradley's new flat.
Don't worry, we'll get rid of the green real soon.
Aye, but it's makeshift, but it's like... it's serving its purpose for us right now. Aye, so welcome back. If anybody is listening anymore, I'll just do a wee name call here.
Yes.
So we've got Jay to my left.
Can we just need to stick it straight in the kissing?
The best way, baby.
To his left, we've got McKev.
Nah, no chance. That's the first thing you've said on the night. Fuck me.
Be my lover.
That's ridiculous.
No.
I'm joking, man.
Aye, no, it's
I'm
good.
joking.
Right, we've got
Aye.
McKev.
Hello.
Aye, McKev, hello. And then we've got Bradley, again, graciously letting us film in his flat.
Be my lover. La-di-da-di-da-da-da.
What is the first protocol?
So, as for topics, I was thinking about this. This is, you know, I was thinking about how nae dog's actual purebred in country. Because cunt's obviously like a pug's not an actual real dog. Like in cunt's like, I've got a purebred pug. And you're like, it's obviously fucking no but.
Aye.
So,
14 dogs back together.
Purebred in terms of things from Mars.
You got a rainbow dog.
But then we're not even purebred Homo sapiens.
No.
Man. We've got even that Neanderthal in us as well.
Aye, no,
They were
but-
forking, weren't they?
Aye, fuck.
aye, they were both at
The
it. Like,
dogs were saying, be my lover.
that was actually the best topic I could think of all
Ken, I
day.
was actually thinking, well, no, Ken, the funny thing is, I was actually thinking, oh, like, maybe we'll discuss where the fuck we've been, what's been happening. They were talking about pugs.
Fendi said, what a pair of
Pugs are
slippers, by the way.
annoying, man.
Aye,
Got a pair
pugs
of
and French.
slippers.
It's because, do you know what it is? I saw a video earlier and it was a French bulldog that had this big, huge bit at its head and it was fluffy. Like, at its nose, it had like this big bulbous bit and it was fluffy. And it was like, I don't know, it looked like a poodle.
It's
But it was a
ridiculous.
French bulldog.
You ever spent time with a bulldog, man?
Like the Frenchies, man.
Sound
Like,
as fuck, man.
No, but they're constantly like just breathing in your face.
Aye.
Aye, no, the day, man. I feel a
Proper.
bit.
We've,
So annoying.
our uncle's dog, Shug. Shug the dog. Aye.
Shug?
That's what it's called,
Shuggy!
actually.
Shout out to Shuggy.
fucked.
The black pug Frenchie. I think he's a pug Frenchie.
Shug the dog, who is also a pug.
Oh, he's everything, man.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he comes up to you, tries to lick your face, he'll try to bite your fingers and that. He's like 1 year old. But he's actual carnage. See him in Tilly regular, man. It's like a bomb going off in the house.
What's Tilly again? A husky and a staffy.
Husky, Staffy, aye.
That's fuck, man. That's some
Happy.
combo.
Stusky.
Stusky, aye.
Staffsky.
Ken, I swear to I can't even hold this mic right or nothing. I don't even know what's going on. I'm like, it
Jay's
feels-
got a dog and this has got
I'm-
no headphones.
Aye, no headphones, man. My
Aye.
knees are trembling, I know.
We
Because
were
we've been
able-
doing it so long.
Wouldn't we were always got to forget something. That was
Aye.
guaranteed.
Aye.
Last ep was
So
8
we
months
do-
ago.
Was it 8 months?
Well, it
Because it was a summer, wasn't it?
it was May.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's been fucking too long.
Is this when we go, oh mate, I've no saw you in 8 months, and they go, what you been up to? They go, just working on that.
Aye, no much.
Hey,
Aye,
man.
then we
Aye,
just
not
start
much.
naming
Never
football
much
players.
is happening.
Football players.
That's what it's like.
Aye mate, you see that?
No
you
seeing
see
the
that
ladies.
Haaland, man? Fuck, 8 months.
It's like Topio Badai. Fuck, man, what a player. Mehdi Tawil.
Wow.
Mine Allison in FIFA 13, fuck.
What is it, Alexei Eremenko? Is that what we're talking about?
He gave Connor Salmon a career, man, honestly. Unbelievable.
Feed the fish and he will
Oh,
score.
I've got him on
absolutely.
Facebook. I think I've already spoke about that in the podcast. See, this is the issue with talking.
Aye.
Oh,
I don't know.
Eremenko.
I think I have mentioned that I've got Eremenko as a pal on Facebook on this. So, aye, what's next? I swear to God, man, this is actually too funny. Like, it's actually just like doing episode 1 again.
Aye.
It does feel kind of.
It's a
Fresh.
new environment. We're so far out the loop, so it's just
Aye,
fucking.
we just don't know what we're doing. We're sorry. We love yous.
We're just flinging shit at the wall, really, and seeing what sticks. I would say.
I swear to God, man. See if folk are listening to this, they'll be like, "Where?" Or if they choke that much in the list, this they'll be like, "What the fuck is actually
Aye,
going
they'll
on,
be
man?"
like, did actually somebody keep them underground for 8 months?
Aye.
No
We were
food,
like- we were
no
like-
light, no nothing,
We
no
were like
interaction.
Patrick Star, man. We were under that rock, man.
Straight in, naked,
Straight flat.
wonder how many times.
Be
that-
my
How many things can
lover.
I say straight in kissing in one podcast? Don't
That's
know, man.
free anyway.
If we had a good editor, man, we'd get a count on the go, but we've no got the time.
Oh, the money.
We're not gonna time all the money, man.
No, we don't.
I can't even. The last episode, the funniest thing about it is it was outside McKeff's house, and outside McKeff's brother's house. Sorry.
Aye, it lent itself to like a decent wee
Now we're in
episode.
here and it's actual -5.
Aye,
That's
aye.
cool, man.
We can talk about black ice.
Oh, the key and Peele sketch, Black Eyes. Have you seen that?
That's good. That's good.
It's like news and two white reporters in it, and they're like, "Oh, like you're gonna need to tell us about what's happening with that black ice or whatever." It's like robbing folk and all that. They're pure. They keep talking about it like, "Oh, it's robbing folk," or it's like I killed this old woman and nicked his purse. You know?
Aye, it's mental.
Sounds no funny, but trust me.
No, I know. Actually, mate, do you know that's funny? I made a TikTok about black ice in the same mould, except I made it about immigrants, and it was like black ice is coming and taking their jobs.
Oh, right.
So I did, and it's obviously because I've saw that
Aye,
sketch.
folk will be saying that.
Way
Aye.
before.
Way back in your heat. I mean,
It's just sat in the
still
consciousness.
too good, man.
It was funny. At least I found it fucking funny.
What would you were about to talk about something, you know? I've put him on the spot, right? Never mind.
No, I did have something, but I can't remember what it was exactly.
I swear to God, man.
No, I had some. What did I have to get for Christmas? Because it was Christmas like 2 weeks ago.
Fuck all. Slap in the head.
Slap me.
Well, actually, no.
Back home,
Me
that
and you got a dirtboard each, no the geether.
Aye,
That's fine. That's
that board.
Sharing it, co-parenting the dirt
Did you just watch
Aye.
the Dirts?
Yeah, the final.
Unreal.
Be my
Well, man,
lover.
crazy man.
He's
Fuck
too
him.
good.
I
Too
was
good.
raging, man. I love Gary Anderson, man, and Van Veen was unbelievable. And I
And then
was
was a
like,
dud.
and then I was like, he's got to get pummeled by Littler, and then he get about 7-1, and I'm kind of like, run you?
Actually, I get that fucking book. Maybe I need to show and tell with that sometime, man. That life and drawings of Ernst Haeckel.
Oh,
Who was like, and then I googled him and found out he was kind of a Nazi, and I was like, "Fuck, man! Why?
Separate
I swear
artists
to-
for that-
if you
that,
see
you know
somebody's
what I mean?
German and they're for then, you're like, oh yeah,
I
brother,
ended
that
before,
man
like, the 50s,
was
man.
definitely a Nazi."
What's his name? Ernest Henkel.
Ernst Haeckel, aye.
Ernst
Or
Haeckel.
Haeckel. I don't know, man. I've googled it and he's got like 4 different ways to spell his name, so I don't know. I'm gonna say Haeckel, but I think it might be Haeckel.
Hey, cool.
Anyway, this cunt, I am no fucking joking about some of his fucking drawings. He was like a biologist guy who discovered like hundreds of these like cells and jellyfish and sea creatures and all that
Joke.
stuff that's like weird and wonderful, right?
joke.
Drew it all, and I'm telling you, it looks like fucking aliens. Then he found this jellyfish, and it was beautiful, so he named it after his wife. Who does these things? We're not doing enough.
Do you ken that actually gives me?
Are you naming jellyfish after your missus?
No.
No, brother.
If he could, he would, but
Aye,
Aye, but you could.
But I
That
could.
could be an available route for you.
I could go that pathway. I mean,
There's lots
I'm
of
maybe up
species.
for a new career path.
Oh, fuck,
could still
man.
fin.
Fuck, aye.
Did you see that?
Defo.
That thing, the frog human in Mexico, no? It was like
The what?
I don't know. No, fucking. It could be AI because it could always. No,
Probably was
right, right. But it was like it looked like a frog with like really long legs, and it looked about fucking 5 feet long, and it was climbing up a lamppost. But it actually, like, it kind of like it had that aura where it like defo could be fake, but then also I'm like, maybe they're giant frogs.
Was that
5
not,
foot
Jay,
frogs.
was that not just your early Christmas period?
Flew into Mexico to climb some lampposts.
That's how we get home, man.
Loves that
Be
Mexican
my
steel.
I'm
lover.
actual whatever the frog. I'm actual the frog, man.
Feel that
Fucking-
fox,
That's
man.
what we could actually talk about quickly, but because genuinely, see if the last time we made this to now, AI has went crazy
AI
now.
has
gone
Oh,
crazy.
that
It's like a
I
topic.
almost,
Aye.
I do hate it a wee bit, like a huge bit actually, because it's just fucking, it's just annoying, man. It makes internet worse, like it actually does. But ken how crazy it's got now, where you actual everything I see, it doesn't matter if it actually
Aye.
looks. It's the most mundane, fucking basic shit, and then I'm like, is that AI? And I'm checking the comments, and somebody else would default AI, and I'm like, but is it? I don't know, man. My brain's fried. I've not even got a Scooby, man.
It's starting to get to the point. I think you can still tell a wee bit with some of it.
I know, like, there's some of that's obvious, but there's other
But
stuff where I'm
there's-
just.
I can still notice tiny, and I mean now it's starting to get off a hard butt where you're watching something, you're going, I think this is AI, and then it is, and then you're like, I could just get a, but it's gone. He's seen about a year, man. I'm
Aye,
actually
no
not
clue.
going to what the fuck's going
They
on,
does, man. They
I'll
Scoobies.
watch a full YouTube video and then I'll like get to the end and then like cunts like, I hate that you were using AI imagery this entire time, and I'm like, I didn't even fucking notice.
Aye,
Didn't
it's
even
starting
notice.
to get bonkers,
Do you know
man.
what the best thing to come out of AI is? See the dancing dogs, man, with the music in the back. And it's like when your gal was arguing with you, and it's like, and it's like, but our cat is doing this and saying, no one will
ever believe
That's
you.
that.
I think that's a cap got gameplay.
You need to
Honestly,
describe your
man.
dance moves there for the
Oh, aye,
audio
there might be
guys.
audio listeners.
Oh, aye, fuck. I was doing if you type in AI Labrador dance and then type in AI cat mouth pop like that, you'll look them up, and I'm telling you, it's the best
Ken-
thing I've ever
Bradley
heard.
just did that.
Aye, Kimmy, that's confirmed. Bradley hates the audio listeners. Bradley doesn't care.
I always forget, man.
Bradley, oh, I just called you Bradley instead of audio.
I'm a visual learner, you know what I mean? I'm on team eyes.
I seen one
Team pupils,
where
man.
it spins round and the cat's smoking a fag, and it's like no one will ever believe you.
You know,
Well, I want that cat, man. I'll leave me to it.
I'm a wee bit more chronically online these days than you are because I don't have a job, so I'm just sitting scrolling
It's
half
easy.
the time.
It is easy.
And there's actual two cunts, a couple that are in their 50s or 60s on TikTok that are on live 24 hours every day.
Wow.
Right? And they're both blind. And they just kick about their house doing things, and cunts watch and donate and fucking talk to them or whatever. They've got like an earpiece in, so they get the stuff, comments fed to
Aye.
them. And then some, like, seeing a Saturday night, they'll be like in a karaoke bar, and the two of them are amazing at singing. And they're like, they'll be shredding, and this full fucking place has gone mental, and they're on a live, and I'm like, Ken, I'm not even blind, man. Like, not that should be holding me back, but I'm like, these cunts are out doing things and they can't even see. Like, it's.
You're fear to leave the house.
Aye, like I'm not want to leave the house and they're actually they're fucking like setting fire to the fucking third bar, man. Like
The actual internet's becoming the worst.
it's crazy,
It
man.
takes out
See
your
the
life, man.
reels? I'm telling you, me, you and Kev are sending each other 1,000 reels a day. It's terrible.
It's the
for
first
you.
thing I check when I wake up. It used to be like Fitbit news. I'd go on one football, or like, I don't know, like if somebody I'd check the group chats or whatever. But I say was you going to
Ken,
Instagram.
we are fucking obsessed with it now. See the things that are like wordplay, where it's like, it'll be like, there's one,
Yeah, okay.
there's one where it's a photo of Vecna and his eyes
He's
are rolling back, and it's when she's upside down on My Stranger Thing. See all that wordplay stuff? It is the fucking best. What was the one I sent you the other day there?
Oh, I can't remember.
That
You were
one,
making something
the one
of it,
about
but
the golf player. Alassie asked me if I was the 2004 PGA World Championship winner. The way I made that VJ sing, it's so specific, folk, and they just use somebody's name, and I'm telling you, man,
That's so
fucking
good,
outright
man.
it, man. What's Ken? What ones are good? I know you seen the one with the wolves. It'll be like the moon, and it'll be like a drawing or like a tattoo hang almost. Yeah, a wolf.
what was the one I sent you?
Oh, I can't remember.
See
I'm
the
telling
ones
you.
where, there's ones where it's like when you tell her you hate feet, so she keeps putting her feet away, you know? and it's like a wolf and then like a woman wolf, like in like this big full moon background. Oh, it's too
the
funny,
one
man.
you sent me was let that fart out, honey, you're no longer with him or whatever. You don't need to be afraid, you're no longer with him, and it's a wolf cuddling in a wolf. But they're like pure drawings, Ken. They ones with folk they wear, they're off a kinky for wolves.
Muscles and all that.
Aye, and they've got like mullets and shit like that. Oh, I'm telling you, man. What? Oh, Ken, the best thing on the one of the best thing on the internet, the Facebook pages of folk taking photos of folk that are wearing the wolf jumpers.
Oh, aye, the
Wolf
wolf jumper
hunters or
people
whatever,
are
aye.
unbelievable.
Wolf jumpers.
Oh, you can
showed me that one.
You
Aye.
can
You know the jumper is very it's got like a wolf with a moon and it's like blue and black.
It's a really
like,
specific. It's like a fleece.
aye. Aye,
Where'd you
you
get them?
Incredible.
Oh, Amazon that
Just,
probably.
aye.
But
We get
folk
one.
spot,
One
folk
each.
spot them all over the place, like in supermarkets and that, and just take photos and upload it.
Do you know one of the Facebook groups actually? Because Shannon told me about this one, and she was like, "No, like she says she gets the weirdest fucking Facebook groups ever." And there's a group of folk that go on and talk every day about this cake. It's like a Loomis cake or something. It's called.
Right.
It was made in the 80s, right? And there is a company that makes them now, but like everybody goes on and they'll go on and basically cunts will try and make this type of cake. And then everybody slates them in the comments, like, and they're like, "That's no fucking right. That isn't how we did it." Do. And then they sell one. We saw it in Tesco's the other day, and it's like pure colourful. It's weird as shit. I don't even know what the fuck's in it. Like marzipan defo. But there's
I think I kind of came what you're talking about now that you've said that different colours and marzipan.
it's like yellow, and then it's
Is it
different
yellow and
colour.
pink?
I do Kim, he's talking about now.
There's an actual online community of folk, and they just get together to talk about this cake, and it's
Oh
their
my
whole
God.
fucking personality. But nobody makes it except one company. They sell it in Tesco, and they're like, that is not even remotely what it's meant to be like. And it's like, who are you, but man, like fucking, you're not making.
It's
crazy.
Facebook's got the vibes now. You can find groups that are a wee bit like Reddit, where it's like
Reddit,
pure
eh?
niche.
Aye.
I'm in a Tom Cruise fan zone one because it's just like I'm not a massive fan of Tom Cruise, but some of the folk on it, man, it's folk pretending to be Tom Cruise and trying to get folk to like mess them to give them money and all that.
That's
phenomenal.
crazy.
But then you'll just get like these random folk for like Malaysia and all that, and being like, I'm just really lonely.
Oh man.
It's wild, man. Honestly,
I mean, at least the internet is good for one thing, man. It'll keep folk kind of, they'll maybe not feel like they're themselves all the time. But maybe that's why they are themselves, because we're so like dependent on being online all the time.
I'm not even going to mention that Reddit me and you used to choke for, man, because what
But
a
the
fucking...
grannies and pies one. The granny's baking pies.
Just kidding that.
Oh, it's so good, man. It was one of my favourites. See if
that
we
was
could.
the most peak, I know. Because they
There's too many
deleted it,
Reddit
didn't they? And
pages,
then there was
man.
like a fake one that get made. What
Aye,
fun it was, like.
they shut down the original, I think, because we locked it up. But it
Aye.
was for anybody listening. It was like stock images of old women making pies, and then it was like Sandra loves it when you stick it in her pie hole, and it was shit like that. Like it was pure obscene, horrible stuff. Stock images of women, old women, always making pies.
They fucking go,
They were so
man.
funny,
I
but-
actually love that shit. So I were fucked in online.
Aye, we're pretty
it's,
fucked.
it's too much, man.
Because now I don't even care if my granny pie image is real or it's high, and it's fucking really
Aye,
upsetting.
aye, that's true, actually. Also, folk have been doing something awful weird on
What is it?
Twitter.
I think I know what you're
Aye,
going to say.
Where they're like
the Grok King. The Grok King.
Aye. Like lassies, like a photo of a celebrity will come up and then they'll just at Grok
Put
like
her in
the
a
AI
bikini
thing,
or
put her
whatever.
in a bikini.
Aye, and then it will just reply with like what they imagine they look like in a bikini.
Aye, see if you go on like the
Crazy.
media tab, it's like fuck. This is actual
Aye.
sexual
Aye,
assault
aye, oh,
in,
man.
And
in
then
real time.
you can see how it just like a few steps removed
Aye,
for
because I
that.
think
Like,
AI
and
has
it's-
laws now where they can't like nude things. Like there'll be ones you can pay for that are built for that. But
Aye.
like Gemini and all that, I think don't have actual like where
Aye,
you can
they
make
can't have
AI
actual
stuff
nudity.
like that. But there will come a
but
time
that-
where it just
aye,
happens. Do you know
like
what I mean?
folks been fucking loopholing everything
Aye,
forever.
aye.
So
well, mind
we'll
you,
just
Taylor Swift came out and all that, and it was everywhere. That was mental.
and that was way
Aye,
before.
that was about 2 years ago or something.
Aye, nuts, man.
It's
The
went
internet-
really quick, man. Like how
Wild
fast it's
West.
hanged.
I wonder what the next big thing to happen is going to be, man, because fuck, it's going to start to get a bit brazy.
I think what will happen is somebody will make an AI film, right, and they'll release it, and nobody will have a clue, and then somebody will say, then that's AI.
And then
I know.
that would be as fuck.
And we'll go, we actually don't have the different,
Aye.
and it could have like a celebrity that agreed to put their face on it or something, and it was just to show them like how
That is
Do you know what
kind
I
of
mean?
the fear, innit?
Aye, because then see if it does eliminate all fucking
artists. What's the
aye.
point in artists? Aye.
Imagine an AI podcast for AI folk doing a podcast. What if we're AI?
What if we on the real?
Don't here. You don't want to start me with that fucking art thing. I'll send you
get 'em
that
going.
long House
Yeah.
of Tabula video. the one,
That's why we're here, man.
I think it's like their second most recent one or something. Like art is essential, and it's like an hour and a half long, and it's just talking about art through history.
Aye.
Like every stage of like humanity, off of like cave paintings all the way up, and it's just like this is what AI's fucking robbing phase. But I mean,
Art is like the only thing that separates us from being animals. Do you know what I mean?
But
Because it's
if
like
it does get to the point where you got pictures to see AI films, aye, brother, we're
what
fucked,
will
man.
but
I know,
because we're
okay,
allowed to
aye,
see like
maybe
if you
want to see
I,
the money,
I
but
like Marvel and I like all the different stuff, right? But like CGI is kind of partly no artificial intelligence, but it's no real. Do you know what I mean? And it's to the point
Aye.
that it's that good that you don't know if it's real or no. And they're so heavy reliant on it now. It's like they'll just go, "I will get it in the backdrop." I watched the Simpsons episode the other day there, and it was talking about like they were making this Christmas film, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, we'll just edit folk in the back. Oh, don't worry, we'll just," and that was the whole trope. The Simpsons are so good at doing stuff
right.
like that, but like it's kind of true, man. They don't need people as much, and it's all about money. Do
I
you know
think
what
it'll get to the point where AI can make like Interstellar or something.
I mean? Defo.
That's fucked, man.
I think it will hit a point. Maybe no, like to the same because there's a you can't falsely create like true.
No, you
just can't
But,
really.
like, you probably get a good bash.
I think the thing with it that like all the money that's getting pumped into it, because I watch like there's a guy Cold Fusion on YouTube that breaks doing all the shit, and then I get loads in my feed about like how the bubble's going to burst and all that, and that's Sam Altman and that are like, oh, we're getting close to AGI, like as in like full blown artificial intelligence. But the stuff that they're using now is never getting there. Like, it's just no gonna be that. It's not like how or fucking what. Like, it's no actual sci-fi. It's a system that predicts what you want by what word you type and the formatting of that word, and then it just basically scans. It will never come up with a novel idea, and it's like in its existence, it will never come up with one single novel idea, something that nobody's ever thought or put down or written.
Because it has to go off something that already exists.
It's got to. So then it's like it can't create nothing really.
I think it means the films would just end up being like Marvel and that. Like just be a generic superhero, like exploding building, and that would be like.
Because it's even if they do it with AI scripts, it's just going to be retreading the same shite that was already in the films that we don't like. Like there's a reason that like mere art house indie films. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're shite, but like, see if you watch something that's low budget, you kinda ken somebody behind it's at least been like, I can't choke for this, I'm doing my own thing. It's not really about the money so much. Like, see that coherence that we fucking choke for, man?
Coherence, man.
There's no doing that.
It's like AI's no pumping out that.
No.
Ever. Never, ever. Whether it's script or the full hang, so.
Or like the room or something. Like they can't make something. Can purposely make something like bad.
It's the same with hanging that. What'd you call it? Like Irvin Welsh and like Trainspotting that. Like AI is no doing. Like an AI is only doing that because it's already been done. But it's no cooking this sort of. Don't know what the word would be.
Like the darkness. Like can it hit that level of like
no, I don't
fear?
think so.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
But like gun, but it's been shot out. It'd be like 3 millionaire entries that are put into it. Like it's just surfing the internet to find out the most generic.
I mean, some of the stuff that came out kind of recently, like One Battle After Another, AI's not doing that. It's not doing like Marty Supreme. It's not doing Shifty. It's not going to make anything like on that kind of level. And there's a desire for that as well. I think there will always be a desire for that. Even things like what's the new Sydney Sweeney, the Housemaid. That's no getting made.
No, AI would be exploding buildings and generic horror, but it will be the Marvel generic.
It'll be the Marvel things.
They'd be the main ones that would go for that as well, but because like see like most filmmakers I guess are against like even just like shit like Netflix like getting Oscars. Like I saw a thing where James Cameron was like Netflix should not be up for Oscars, see unless they're doing a full release and all that kind of shit. The kind of politics of that, like they're no like even taking on Netflix, so I think the big cunts defo will not be down for AI shit like the main players. The only issue would be if the big studios are like, right, here's the fattest packet, and all you've really got today is kind of because it would be prompts. That's what it would be. It would be make me a scene where this made this pre-modeled character does this thing, and then in this set, like say they make a base location within the fucking AI fucking world.
It would just be mince, but but ken that way if you're a person that doesn't enjoy films, right? I'd say that all four of us we enjoy films, but we like stuff that's a bit out there. And we're no like crazy like McKeff and Jay. Obviously, you did the degree as well, so you'll know probably more than me and Aaron do. But like the majority of folk don't watch or think or like films the way that we do. I think might be wrong, but I think that we probably watch them more than the majority of folk. A lot of folk don't really think about films. They don't go. They'll maybe be like, oh, I like Elf and I like this, and that's fine. Like you don't need to love films, but I think like what see if there was AI films, would folk actually? Would folk actually give a fuck?
Here's something that's fucking hanging me.
Which is scary to think about.
And Shannon watched the Triple Threat, Knives Out. We watched the three of them, right? And we also watched, what was the other film that we fucking watched? 28 years later.
I've still not seen the second one, but I'll watch it at some point.
It was like fucking, we enjoyed it hanging, but seeing Knives Out, see like an hour in, and this is like literally maybe the 10th time this has happened in like a year. We've been watching something about an hour in, she goes, I think I've seen this. And I'll be like,
but it came out the day.
Are you sure, but? And she's like, oh, I don't know, man, it might have just been like that scene or whatever. And then 15 minutes later she'll be like, no, I think I have. And then at the end she'll be like, oh, I have seen that. And I'll be like, So like we watched a full film. It took you an hour to realise, and she's like, "I know I wouldn't actually really watch films. I would just look up when stuff was happening, and then look back down at my phone." Netflix now are telling directors that they've got in the contracts to have periods where nothing happens so that folk can scroll on their phones.
I saw that.
Because that's how most folk that watch films are interacting with films, and it's like it keeps happening with films that me and Shan watch. Now she actually watches them because she picks up her phone. I'm like, put that down, because like I know that's hanging, but like if you're sitting if I'm watching a film, I'm watching it because I want to actually see what fucking happens. And I hate nothing more than when like something happens that's really relevant to the plot, and then you miss it, and then it comes back up later, and you're like, what the fuck does that mean? Like if you've missed like the hint, like that ties it all together. Because I'm like, if you were watching, you would have fucking saw that. So maybe keep your eyes trained where we're meant to be, on your fucking phone, looking at Facebook
I get
videos.
what you mean, but there might be a realm where it's just like maybe the day films like that. Like, it's just putting out AI slop for you to have his background noise to watch.
But I think that is there's like a big chunk of folk that's what films are to them. It's like background.
Most kids now just watch films on like TikTok clips though, like just the main bits of the film.
See,
It's like that's the only way they know what a film.
But
That's
the one
scary.
28 years later, see the clip where like you've seen it. You've seen it 28 years
no,
later.
I've not seen it,
There's
but
a
if
bit
there's
in
any
it.
spoilers.
It's not really a spoiler. There's like because it's all over the fucking internet, and it's like the wee boy's sitting, and then somebody shows him a picture of a bird on his phone, and like the bird's got the big fucking puffed up lips, and he's like, "Oh, what's wrong with her face?" And that, like, and it's like kind of ripping the piss, and there's like a bit of dialogue for like a minute and a half, kind of funny, but it went like viral and kept coming up on my fucking phone. We were watching
That's
it, and
mental.
then as soon as that bit came up in a film we hadn't seen, and it's like, I've fucking seen this already, like this
it's
bit.
been up 100
And it
times.
happens with so many fucking films now because it's all fucking, they're all clipped, and the wee get like the wee kind of funny, nice bits that you would maybe watch with your pals and go, that was fucking funny, like remember it together, and it's, you've saw a video that's got 10 million views and fucking 600k likes. Because somebody's just took that wee bit and put it out, and that's the best thing for this.
That's the thing. Like I was like, I'm now an English teacher, just so you guys know. But I in my third year class, I was like, I did like a Christmas quiz or whatever, and it was It's a Wonderful Life. So I was like a screen grab from that, and I was like, what movie is this? And it was and they got it right, but I was like, oh, have you seen it then? And they were like, it's like my favourite Christmas film because it's the best. And they were all like, oh, have you seen like the wee bit at the end where he gets the family and that? It's like, no, you need to see the build up to that. You need to see him wanting to kill himself, and then why doesn't he kill himself? It's not about the hugs at the end, but they'd only seen the hugs at the end. That's all they'd seen.
It's looking cooked, man. Anyway,
I'd like I'll get Interstellar edits, and it's the whole plot of the film in a minute and a half. Like
Miller's
the whole,
planet
like
and
the whole
fucking, don't let me leave, man.
it's
And
like the full fucking film, like into that wee hang. And it's no that you can't get an emotional hit off it, because you still can. But it's just like I see cunts in the comment like, this looks amazing, not going to watch it though, kind of hang. And it's like, fuck off, man.
You're right.
Like,
Now,
don't
one
bother,
of your
man.
greatest like cinematic experiences you can have, watching that to start to finish. And there's so many films like you have to sit for that 2.5 hours. Because that's the way it's built. So listen to an album, do you know what I mean? You listen to a Beatles album, it'll change your life.
Peak moment 2025 is when we went to go see one battle after another. The Paul Thomas Anderson in the cinema, and it was just like, this is fucking lit. See, because it was so good, but
That
I
was
mean,
brilliant,
as a teacher, like, what the fuck's going on here, man?
fucking man, so good.
I was going to say about that is actually killing my vibe, but it reminds me that video I sent you where it's Joey Diaz saying, you ever meet some folk and they don't like it?
They don't do nothing, they don't play fucking checkers.
I
they don't
suppose
do
if you're doing TikTok and that, you do like it, but like, kind of folk can like what they want, and I'm not going to ever tell somebody to not like something or like something. But see, if I meet somebody and they're like, I don't like music or I don't like films or something like that, that's instantly, I can't get on your wavelength then, sorry.
Do you know what I've noticed?
You probably don't want to be pals with me barking on about films and music all the time, but I can't do that, because that is crack it to me, man.
But maybe this is what, like, see the kind of the cliche old guy going, oh, kids these days, and it's been hanging for like 100 years, where they go, oh, these Waynes are on their phones, or it was us, it was all, they're on their PlayStations, whatever, and it's just getting worse and worse. Like maybe we're just getting older to the point where we're going, what are we actually doing in my lives? We've became the guys.
Maybe, but there's folk our age that don't like films.
And folk older as well. That
And
you
if you
meet
don't
in-
like films, then that's fair enough. Like whatever. Like if you watch
Aye.
TV shows and you just prefer doing that, then whatever. But like,
It's more
I
like,
don't know, man.
can you sit for 2 hours and watch a film that, like, I think I could watch a good film, right? And maybe it's because, like, I like films, I like arts, I like music, I done drama. I feel like a good film can change my life, or change the way I look at the world.
Aye.
I listen to a certain song, it can change the way I look at the world. Whereas I think folk just do it because they think they have to, not because they want to experience it. Do you know what I mean? It's weird.
I don't know. Like, see if you don't like films, but you, I don't know, man, go to a fucking book club or whatever, then I guess that's fair enough. For you
Aye.
or you nip
Everybody's got
jumpers or
something.
something. Then that's fair enough. But
have you ever met somebody in their-
Disney Day anything?
Their whole thing is just keeping their house clean. Like that's like their whole. They don't like anything but keeping their house clean. Like, and it's not even cleaning as a hobby. It's just that's their only thing. Like,
Aye.
because there is
Keeping us
folk out there that are, no, that's maybe hyperbole a wee bit, but
Aye.
where it's like just domestic is all their life is. It's just domestic stuff. They don't have any interest in anything that might further what they think or like the belief system or the fucking anything. Just very domestic.
Folk, I think the issue is folk will say about films and music and maybe fucking growing plants at your back garden or whatever. They'll all say what's the point, but I think that is the point.
Aye.
They'll say to you, what's the point in doing that? And I'm like, aye, exactly. Like, we're all going to die. You might
Aye.
as well watch films
But
and
you know,
that. 'cause
rather,
it's-
would you know,
aye.
rather feel something like, oh, you feel like you want to kill yourself. Maybe you read a poem that'll make you not feel like that, or somebody else felt like that. Do you know what I mean?
Wow,
Get
we're on this
Ethan Hawke on
touch
it, man.
again.
Get Ethan Hawke on this. We'll get big enough to get Ethan Hawke in this thing, man.
Yeah, fuck him, man.
I think like a big issue is that like a lot of people are just a bit like, I've not got time to watch films or like play games or
That
like,
can be true.
like listen
It
to
can
tunes.
be.
And it's like they almost feel like these kind of things are unattainable because like you'll maybe view a film and be like, I don't get this, I can't be fucked, this makes me feel shit because I don't get it. Whereas you've got like somebody like me or Bradley or whatever sitting next to them going, oh, it's just the best fucking film ever.
Aye,
Whereas they're like,
that's true.
well, I'm not getting this, so like I'm not into films. Or like I listen to tunes, I'm like, I'm not into tunes because
I suppose we're all speaking for the kind of the same side
Aye,
of the
same,
fucking
aye,
aisle.
I'm
Whereas like there will be an equally valid perspective on their side that goes like that doesn't fit into my lifestyle. Like they've got, but then you're not really saying that. You're saying when they don't like anything
Aye,
kind of vibes.
because the thing is, right, like you grow up, get married, have a Wayne, have a car, have a house, whatever, all that stuff, right? But there still has to at some point be
Aye.
time for you
Where's
to do
the juice?
something, man.
Where's the
Anything,
juice?
and I don't care what it
But
is.
you've got 75 years. Where is the
I'm
juice?
talking an hour before you go to your bed, just day something.
Aye.
Like chess online or something, even that'd be kind of funny. There can't be that many folk out there that don't do anything, but
No.
there definitely is folk out there.
I
That's
get
crazy.
a lot of folk. It's like they just distract themselves through time, and I think, and I'll include myself in that. That's like how many hours do you actually spend
Aye.
playing Fortnite or on my phone or listening to the same tunes rather than new tunes, like going through new experiences, no going outside, like, and then complaining about not having time. But it's
Aye.
actually, I know I'm wasting time. I know I'm on my phone for 2
I think
hours.
that's the
I know
biggest
it.
thing. Folk would probably argue that films and music and that seem like a bit of
A distraction
waste of
and
time
all.
or distraction, but
Aye.
they're no.
No.
Actually, if anything, sitting listening to music yourself and thinking about things is actually like kind of fucking scary,
Aye,
man. Because then
aye.
you're like, fuck, man.
But I think that's why folk don't want
Aye,
to
'cause they don't
go
want
into
to
that,
face
because
that shit,
they
man.
don't want to open the door in their mind to what that could mean, what the bad shit is. Do you know what I mean?
Is there not also like a thing where it's like it's not literate, but it's kind of like there's a certain way you can watch a film and then understand it and listen to music and understand it, but some folk don't. Kind of the way mine, I used to just say I would listen to music, but it would more be in like I just feel a way where
Aye,
never
aye.
really like McKeff, and we've spoken about it a wee bit
Oh, the
before.
lyrics and stuff like that.
McKeff, but like he
Oh, right,
on an
aye,
instrumental
aye,
level,
aye.
he'll understand it more so than I would, and like the
Aye.
kind of deeper nuance of music, which I will never get unless I studied and played and whatever. Same with films, like we all take an interest in how films are made and kind of roughly you know a bit more on that. So it's that kind of like a lot of folk are maybe just less literate in watching a film,
aye,
and
aye.
then that's also why a lot of folk don't see the issue with sitting on your phone watching a film. Whereas I do, because I know that I'll not get the full scope of the film if I'm looking at my fucking phone. Whereas like folk maybe aren't as interested in the full scope of a film. They just want, to some folk, films are just a distraction,
aye.
and they're just a way to pass time. Whereas I like it as an experience. You got the cinema to see something that you know is going to fucking slap, man. You're like, right, and you're getting pumped, and then you get seated, and then the trailers are on. Like that whole experience is something really good to me.
Popcorn fucks your throat.
Stuck in the kernels in your teeth, man.
Wow.
I've got yellow teeth.
How long we been spitting bars here for? I've lost track of time.
I've got 10 minutes left.
Still got a wee 10.
All right, well.
I actually went into I went into the cinema. Well, I've been going to the cinema quite. I've actually not went this year. Again, it's like 5th of January, but no.
You did hit a wee peak, but when you were enjoying it.
Well,
you were seeing all the new stuff.
I got my Odeon card in October, and I think I hit 18 films for October to December or something like that.
That's nice.
And I was going, like, there was one time I actually got a parking ticket at the Odeon Lux because I parked my car for 2 hours, left outside, didn't realise that there was a timer on the park. I went and seen an air film, the lap 50 quid. I'm like, oh my god, I fucking hate capitalism, man. I'm going to shoot somebody.
Was it one of the UK PC car parks, man?
I know, I'm not buying it.
I was going to say
unless it says .gov or
council.
Our council, I'm not touching it, man. Because I went and seen 2 films. I'm trying to actually have a good life experience, and you're taxing me on it, man. I'm
I guess the thing is as well, like I ken folk maybe say they don't have time for stuff, but like I would like to just say to them, but surely that can't be the way, man, or that doesn't need to be the way, like.
No, it definitely doesn't, because see, even if you've got like say think about like our mom, Bradley, and like Free Wayne's, like us all running about when we were younger, then having Ava, and we're all at different life stages and all that. My vlog at different shit on and fucking whatever.
Aye.
But there was never a night where she couldn't have sat and watched the film, or a Saturday morning where she could have tunes on or something. Like there was
wee moments.
There would always be time for it. You know, saying my mum just loves Jaws, man. Jaws and what else? The Meg,
Expendables,
Expendables.
Anything with Sly Stallone in it, man. Anything with Sylvester, man. Vin Diesel, The Rock. She's like, oh, he's so good in this. Mum, he's the same guy in 4 films.
Skyscraper.
He plays the same guy in the Jungle film, and I mean, he was quite good in
Jaws is
the
peak,
Hanging
man,
film.
don't joke.
Jaws is peak.
The Meg's alright as well.
We did Jaws in school.
Aye, it's a good one to hang away. Jaws is good.
Mise en scène, it's unreal. It's unreal, man. The mise en scène.
Don't know with mise en scène. I learned about that in college.
What does that mean?
Like the set and all that.
Like the mise en scène of this room is like the mushroom candle and the Godfather picture and all that.
Right.
So that's the mise en scène.
And the chocolate hobnobs.
Aye.
That's like one of the. It's funny how like when you learn something, like say you were going to become an electrician and there was like a code word for something, or like there was like a name for a tool or something, and then eventually we get to the point where that just is a part of your everyday dialogue.
Aye, diegetic, non-diegetic.
See when you start going to when you go to uni and do something. I mean, you'll ken for drama.
Aye.
It's like something will get brought up and you'll find out what the word is, and then fae then on out, that word will get dropped in, and you know just are expected to know what that is, if you know what I mean. Like
It's a good word that you have knocking about because you're a teacher now. Pedagogy. That's a good word. Didn't have a clue what that is, but pedagogy.
You've done that a few times at uni. What is that again?
Pedagogy of the oppressed and all that.
Aye, it's like this. It's like kind of the
pedagogy,
learning,
like,
the theory or something.
Aye,
like
it's like the theory of like teaching.
Aye.
So it's like a pedagogical approach is like how you would teach somebody something.
We were hitting that out with the workshops, and I'm like, I still don't have a clue what that even means, man.
My main class at uni is called Curriculum and Pedagogy. That's my main class.
That's actually
Lauren, God, she does primary teaching. She'll get the pedagogy stuff and all that. And I'm
the
like,
pedagogy of primary colours.
Aye.
It's like student-led pedagogy and like visual pedagogy and all this shit. There's like a million different.
I feel like that word, I don't even know really necessarily what it means, and I'm going to forget even worse if I hear it too many
But
more
see, when I
times.
hear it, like pedagogy, it just reminds me like pterodactyl or something like that. Like, in my head, I'm like, just one of the kind of big mad
Like,
words.
see if you went to dinosaur class, like there would be a dinosaur that just suddenly gets mentioned, and then like you would just have to get used to it, or a word for like a dinosaur's left ankle bone or something, and then it would just become a thing you'd be watching and be like, oh, that's that dinosaur's left ankle bone, aye.
Vernacular.
Fuck knows how we go here, man, but we're here.
Vernacular. That's a good fancy word.
I actually don't know where I was going with that conversation. I guess I was just trying to get to the point where it's funny how you can actually kind of like, obviously you're talking about films like not really caring much.
You
It's
only know
not
what you
actually
know.
that hard, but
Aye.
you're like, well, within reason. But it does give you good hope that you can actually probably learn everything. But
Who Jinx phoning me?
it's your work.
Oh no, it's no. It's my wee sister. She only phones me if she wants money or a lift.
Well, we're doing a podcast, so you're gonna need to go swerve.
Put on the mic.
Where are you?
I actually don't know what my point was. This is a podcast, and you say things, and then you just go, "Man, I don't even know what I was talking about, mate."
It's all conversation.
See, when we were talking about something earlier, we were talking about folk drawing things. The biology guy.
Aye, Ernst Haeckel.
Do you know something that he was that rattles my brain
See,
a
I
wee
didn't
bit,
know
right?
who Ernst Haeckel was about 3 weeks ago.
That's a joke. But
Who?
see, Ernst Haeckel. But see old maps, right? So see, obviously we've got Google Maps and there's every kind of map.
Oh,
like you can
aye.
see everything. You can see inside folks' fucking houses on Google Maps, right?
Aye.
But see, thousands of years ago, how did they draw the maps? Like, how long would that take? It would take years and years and years.
Have we not watched videos about that?
Because they'd need to measure it by feet or steps or whatever, and then they'd have to work out how high things are. You couldn't do that yourself.
They kind of half just fucking went with it. They made their countries huge and then just put
there's
there's
a
an
guy
island
out
there.
there. There's definitely a guy out there, like a famous guy for back in the day that
Like
drew
the
all
map
these
guy.
old maps.
Quite inaccurate. That was it.
And
His was accurate.
It's like crazy, man. Some of this stuff, but I think he did have to like. I feel like it was Denmark. There was a particular country or island he went to, but he actually done it by like his toes touching the flare, man. Like
That's,
actually
that's what I don't get. Like, do they have like a certain marker where they know they've hit a mile and then they work it out like the?
It was,
They'll just build different. but
do you know what I mean?
Also, the
Like-
maps were fucked. Like it was
see,
like,
if you look at them, they're all different. Like, see, depending on like none of them looked the same as any other ones.
And it's only now that we've
Aye,
seen the
we've
maps
obviously got
thousands of
actual
years.
satellite imagery, so now
That we
it's
know what
thingy.
it looks like, but-
we still have an issue. I think we spoke about that video before about shorelines. So like, see if you measure a shoreline by like meter, and then it comes out at 15 mile or something for a shoreline. See, because the shape of it. See if you measure it in like inches rather than meters, it ends up like 70 mile.
That's so much
because
more.
of all the shapes and everything else in it. Like it's so
Aye, it's
fucking
like infinite. Just
Aye, because
infinite
the
coastline.
weir you get it, because it's none of the coastlines are perfect. So
Aye.
when you follow a coastline, you need to just decide on a unit you're going to use for each
And
length.
it's never always going to be the same.
And
either,
it's not
'cause
going to
the
be
water's coming.
perfect.
Aye.
So and then you could take it down to like actual fucking millimeters, but then it would take you like fucking 100 years to fucking do it, because you'd actually be like fucking.
Aye, walking about.
Aye, it's so weird. Do you know what I'm talking? You know that thing.
there's a gid. I was thinking about a gid Reddit and a gid YouTube. I'm sure they're called the Map Men.
The map.
And it's two guys, and I swear doing their hay wings just about funny maps. But there's a Reddit about funny maps. Oh, it's the fucking best, I'm telling you. It'll show you a map.
That is a
and
J Reddit
I'm
page.
telling you
man.
that it's
Add
the
it to the
fucking
list.
goat, because it's like it'll be maps where it's like countries that swear the most or whatever, and then it'll like show you what countries. It's like maps for stuff that's not just like
Aye,
this
not
is the
just
world, it'll be
location.
like, all like countries with like the longest toenails and shit like that. I'm telling you, it's a goated Reddit. Any
Whatever one
sort of
Aaron's
fucking
in.
map you can get. Aye, that's actually that was one of the corn Reddits. Toenail lovers.
I see you.
Map men on YouTube are definitely go to it.
Map man.
Aye, they
Cook with the
hard.
maps.
Right.
Well, it should be wrapped for now.
Aye, looking at fucking salty springs out here.
Aye, we'll be back.
Need a cup of Joe.
Aye, cup of
Aye,
Joe.
we'll
We'll be
get a
jumping
cup of
off the
tea.
battle bus just shortly.
Aye.
We'll
Then
see
we'll
you
be back
in
for the jokes.
30 seconds or however long
For the
this is.
jokes. You got a joke?
Oh fuck no!
He doesn't have a joke.
I've
Cup
got
of
a
tea.
joke, aye.
Totally forgot we even did
Dude, and
jokes.
it's a proper gid, like, that's just a shite joke,
Aye,
but it's a
it's just
joke, do you know
fucked
what I
up,
mean?
tell me
The way
about it,
the
man.
jokes are meant to be,
Do you remember
man.
when Bradley's joke one time was like learning or something like that? Or
Learn how to
driving or something like that?
No, there was two separate ones. One was driving, but one was learning.
Aye, it
Like,
was just like,
Oh, just
yeah, you know,
learning
just
things in
like
general.
learning new things.
Yeah, that's still joke.
Unreal.
I feel like I've not learnt anything new in ages, but
Right. Oh,
We'll learn each other's jokes just shortly. Right, we'll be back. Boff. And we are back. So this is going to be chokes of the week. Again, we're a bit rusty. We were struggling for a choke. Well, I think some folk have a choke.
I've had one for 8 months.
Yeah, well, there you go. He's had a choke for 8 months. That must be fucking...
Haven't actually, but maybe about 2 months.
Well, there you go. You want to go first then? Cookies? Aye.
He's only going to believe this, man. He's only going to hold on to what the fuck I'm going to say.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Promotion.
That's SpongeBob. My joke of the week is roasted carrots. It's actually my joke of this festive period. Holy fuck. See carrots coming out that oven, man. So you put some olive oil in them, some salt and pepper, maybe a bit of garlic. Wow. Wow.
Do you ever have them with honey? Honey glaze? That tried a honey glaze
honey
carrot.
on it one time when I was making parsnips. It wasn't even Christmas.
You ever used them for nefarious activities?
Nah, but maybe I will. What I do is, but folk might find this controversial, is I don't shave them.
But you leave the skin on?
Skin on.
You don't shave
Unshaved
them? No,
carrots.
you
I
just,
don't shave them.
you just roast them like they are?
I know.
Yeah, straight in the kissing.
I straight in. Zero foreplay, man. The carrots are
So
in
would
the
you
oven.
say you keep your carrots au natural?
Aye.
Uncircumcised.
Do you wash
Yeah.
them? Do you wash
I
them?
do wash them. I
Aye.
cut off the ends, both
Oh,
sides,
right.
and then I
Oh,
usually
base.
chop them into like, if it's like a big carrot, cut it in half, and then name into half, so like quarters.
Quarters.
So
Aye.
you like an unshaved big carrot?
Oh, aye, unbelievable! And see if it's in the oven, it the skin kind of bursts off a wee bit, but it kind of
Aye.
adds to it, especially if it's got the pep and that on it. It's unbelievable, man. But I've been really hitting the carrots. I've actually not been eating carbs that much recently. I've just been like hitting like chicken and then like carrots and onions. Or chicken. Literally yesterday I had 3 pork chops, carrots, and a pepper.
Getting them into protein
And
in a pork chop's crazy, but them into fat and all crazy.
Aye, the fat's crazy.
Aye,
but
they're
it's
good
making
though.
up for the lack of tatties or pasta. Aye.
So
You're still dumbfounded. Did you
is
think I was going to say carrots?
is there like a preferred shape of a carrot?
I like that. I've got some the big thick ones, man.
Aye.
The best way.
Optimum length.
Folk that say that carrot size doesn't matter, they've just never had the right ones before. Do you know what I mean?
The right size
Aye,
carrot.
The right size
Aye.
carrot.
See, I've got
Goldilocks zone
unbelievable.
carrot.
I've got a question. Did my mum make actual roast tatties at Christmas, or did she do the Aunt Bessie setting? Because
Nah,
I've discovered what real roast tatties are, and they are the best
Aye.
ever.
So-
and we would always get Aunt Bessie's, and no, I would be like, ugh, they're a bit dire, taste like the freezer. But I'm telling you, man, see an actual roast tatty.
Aye.
It's different
So,
leagues, man.
I think
Aunt Bessie.
on Christmas Day we had Aunt Bessie's best, right? And they're all right. They're all right. They do the
Aye.
job. It's on the plate.
Aye,
Bit
I
of gravy,
mean,
bit of
fuck.
salt. Da. But then on Boxing Day we went to my gran's and Uncle Scott was making actual roast
Oh,
tatties.
right,
And
aye.
I swear they're the first thing off the plate, and they're like,
They're so fucking good,
see
man.
if they've got a bit of air
Can
in them,
I-
Jay. What a hole! Wow.
I like his joke of the week was carrots. Now we've got one of these
I could
roast
talk.
tatties.
See, just Christmas, Christmas dinner.
Can you right was in that room, but I do need to remind you that thing I tell you about carrots that I wanted you to say,
Oh, aye.
so you can be the guy.
Something about the FBI saying that
No,
carrots.
no, the FBI. I mean,
CIA.
no. The British government.
British government.
Aye.
British government falsely advertised that carrots make your eyes better to help with the war. Some
Aye,
sort of
there
war.
you go. See, Bradley Kent.
Something like that. Right, but you can actually explain it since I've probably
Right,
absolutely.
so carrots they have things in them that they help things in your eyes. I don't. It's not kerosene.
is it like
it's fucking,
zinc or something? Some one of the vitamins.
it's
that
something seen. Anyway, there's like a vitamin A or whatever, and there's something that helps your eyes. There is something in it, but the British government put out to hide the fact that they had radars for the Germans in the war. They put out in newspapers and all that the pilots were just eating hundreds of carrots. That made their eyesight better. Know that they had radars.
Oh,
So the gym
folk
is
would-
the ken, aye.
Right.
So they do help your eyes, but they don't get like you can't see in the dark with them or anything. Like it's not like so
And
that was
that's
a
the
bit of
kinda-
propaganda.
That's the old kind of phrase, isn't it? Like,
Aye.
eat your carrots, you'll be able to see in the dark.
Aye, aye.
Propaganda.
Aye, so
He's a
big milk.
propaganda.
We could get into big milk,
Aye, we could
man.
get-
Oh, big
He's
milk.
a propaganda at your big milk.
Can I say one thing, right? And I think maybe in season 1, right? Was it season 1 you done choke of the week and a bit cereal of the week?
Aye, aye.
Was that season 1, right?
Aye.
In season 1, we spoke about how milk matters, and I was kind of on the fence of going,
aye.
I have recently transformed, and I will 100% confirm that blue milk is 10 million times better than green milk.
Aye, been
I will
saying
sit
it
in that
since
fence
camp,
forever.
man.
Because
Aye.
because see now that I don't have sugar in my tea because
Aye.
I'm better than you and I know it.
We're better than you, and we know it.
Can't know, and it's but I want to try stop
Global
it.
Gym.
Can the
Aye.
thing is, but Bradley, right?
Oh, the neighbours are
Your
going to
neighbours
kill
are
me,
going
man.
to come out here and kick
No,
his gun.
I
And man,
know.
the blue, what's he doing
But
there?
do you taste the difference if there's no sugar? Offer.
Bradley, I'm built like an orangutan, and you thought I was kidding on about how good the flavours were coming off that whole milk. I'm basically half a coo.
It's
so
unbelievable,
good.
man.
It's so
It's
good.
so
Crack it,
good.
man.
It
I've
make-
got a sport, man.
See if you want
My
to go
nose.
different levels, do that gold top
Aye,
I
the
talked
gold
about
top
a couple of
is
seasons
easy.
ago,
One
man.
step off double cream.
No, that gold top is creamy, man. That's
That
ridiculous,
might
man.
be too much. That's like a kind of Saturday morning, a Saturday night treat for yourself.
Aye,
man,
you
that
could put
gold
that in a
top.
pasta sauce. Do you know what I mean? That gold top, like it would go well. Double cream.
Can shout out fucking Craig Robinson, who's new year at school, sent me a photo there. They're going, was this the cereal you were talking about in the podcast? And it was golden grapes. and I'm
big
like,
up,
guy.
yes, it is.
My guy.
Let me tell you about them. Wow.
Wow,
So
you
good.
Get them in home bargains of being in for £2
I
a
know.
box.
There's cunts on TikTok flogging them. Oh, you've not been able to get these in the UK for years. Only £6 a box. Selling them on
Aye.
TikTok shops.
Scott was doing
Crazy.
it. Oh, not selling them, but he was buying them for that. Like,
Aye,
Uncle
and
was buying
then
them for
cunts are on the
prices.
comments like they sell them in home bargains for £2. Like fucking what you actual playing at?
What is the actual chances, but that we've done the podcast 2
Aye,
years?
you
sent
messaged
an
them.
email,
I
We're
know.
the catalyst,
and
man.
then
100%.
honestly, about 6 months, a year later,
No,
they
that
bring them
long.
back.
Aye.
Would that happen without Disco Saloon? I doubt
Like
it.
Nah.
there is at least a percentage chance that we
Aye,
held
at
in that.
least,
Like,
aye.
there might have been like
Conversation
100 cunts messaged them, but like maybe no just us.
Aye.
That's crazy, but you could have actually had an influence on that. You can shape the world. Steve Jobs was right.
Steve Jobs was right.
Steve Jobs was right.
Fuck that guy anyway.
They could have, man.
Did
Anyway,
it for the
carrots.
people, man.
I don't miss. I choke for carrots. I think. I don't know what my favourite vegetable was, but I think carrots are now. I think because you can cut them in different ways and have them different shapes. See, if you go to a wedding and they've got roasted carrots, parsnips are unbelievable and all, but you can't have too many parsnips. But carrots in any form, man. You can eat them raw and all. Unbelievable.
I watched a chef do a recipe where he was making parsnips into basically roast tatties. He's like, by the way, these taste even better
Parsnips
than roast
are
tatties.
they're unreal,
and he
man.
made them look like roast tatties, and that he's like, wait till you try these. These will fuck your neck backwards, man.
See
Aye,
a,
if you put it in whole, it'll just.
see a carrot and parsnip soup.
Oh wait, was it maybe
Wow.
turnips? Actually, I don't know. I didn't really. I
Joke
wasn't
from
paying
Neeps and
attention.
all, man.
Anyway,
Neeps.
neeps.
Aye,
and
that's my joke of the week. Carrots, man. Very,
I mean,
very
it's-
wholesome, very
Aye, there's nothing wrong with it.
nutritious, good for you. No controversy, really. If you want to take the skin off, fair enough. I'll leave it on. Not always. Sometimes if they're too hairy, then you can't go
you're
right.
maybe getting the tatty peeler out.
Aye.
Aye,
Man needs a shave.
Fair enough.
fair enough.
Who you want to pass to?
McKev, to the
Cool.
right.
Aye, cool. I didn't really have a choke of the week, so I'm just going to do my favourite album for last year and also my favourite Instagram view guy from last year because
Oh,
this guy's
fair
sorted,
enough.
man.
Now you're speaking my language.
Now you're talking about language.
So I'll get because I was doing Wu Tang of the week and it was like,
Aye.
aye, my favourite one's Ghostface Killer because he's the best man. So we
You
don't
could
need to
still
get
shout
into
one out the new, but just say their name.
that. The RZA,
Aye,
shout out.
There you go.
Some
Shout
boy.
out.
Aye, so my number one album for last year was an album by an all-girl band called Horse Girl. Don't know if you guys know them. I think you actually would quite like them.
Horse girl.
Horse Girl, not to be confused with the DJ Horse Girl who wears a horse mask and DJs. Who's also
Aye.
quite good. But they had an album called Phonetics On, and it. Do you know what it feels like? See when you put your hand out the window, it's a nice summery day, and you're kind of doing the wave thing.
I do like that feeling.
That's
I'm
what
like
it feels
imagery,
like when you
man.
listen to it. It's really lovely. It reminds me of all the nice childhood memories, the 4 or 5 that I had.
Aye, the good ones.
Really lovely. Just makes you think of that wind coming in and going, and then your just hand is just doing the movement. That's what it makes me think of. So, Phonetics On and On by Horse Girl. So, I think you would like it because
Big
it's
record.
Need to
it's
check
good
it out.
chat.
I think that Deep Cuts guy done like one of the in my ears thing and talked about it, but I don't know, it wasn't in his list, wasn't it? No, so
Nah, I
it
don't
must
think
have
so.
not been.
But I'd say that was probably the one I listened to the most last year. I would say the best one was probably Clips. So Let God Sort Them Out,
That was fucked, man.
which was unreal.
That
but
had that like Marty Supreme style rollout and all, where they were just doing
it was
actual
so
buffoons
all
and interviews.
all the videos attached to it, and like all the like the Tiny Desk concert they did, it was just phenomenal. So good. My favourite Instagram boy of the year was our man Sanjo Ford.
Sanjo Fold.
Sanjo Ford. So he's like this Welsh comedian lad. You might have seen his videos. He's the what a drinking a day. The guy, and he goes and he drinks like a copious amount of booze in the one day. But this is to the point where it's disgusting how much he has. Like you're watching this guy and you're like, nah.
There's no way.
Nah, he's like having like 3 cans of Stella in the journey to the airport. To then go to Malaga, where then he shuffles like through the whole drinks menu in the one like morning. Then he goes
Aye,
out
wasn't
after.
that mad?
Doesn't even phase him. All his pals around about him are like he's videoing them and they're all like actual paralytic.
I need to
Can
to
he?
see if I've seen him.
Maybe
but-
that's his
It's so
superpower,
funny.
man. He's just
He-
got the highest
He did
alcohol tolerance.
he did a
the
really
world,
funny one at Edinburgh Fringe Festival, and he, honestly, I think he sinks about 30 pints in the one day.
That's
And
not.
he's
That's
fine.
crazy, man.
And then he's like, I'll just go back out after. And it's fuck. But he's too funny, man. Like, so he's Welsh as fuck. And he's got always like, every time he like sinks a pint, he goes, oh, lovely.
What does it look like?
He's got like a big mad, like, bleached afro.
Aye, he was
He's got
on
like a wee
that.
moustache, he's
Does
fat.
anybody ken what have a word pod is with Adam Rowe and that?
Aye,
he
the
was on
Scouser
that.
guy.
He's got his own pod or
Aye,
something.
fuck him, man.
He's fucked, man. But
That's
then if
crazy.
he has like 2 drinks, he's like, oh, double packed. And he has to like down it, man. Honestly, you need to watch Sanjo Ford Wild, man.
Is he one of the one that told that story about the guy in the pub, the most Welsh thing he's ever seen? And it was like,
Aye, I
and
think
it was
it
the
is,
guy
actually.
in the pub, and it was like, oh, he had to go to work the next day, so he like ran outside and like jumped and broke his arm or something, and just kept drinking. Come back in and
Aye,
kept
like snaps
drinking.
his leg or something like that.
Aye, maybe it's his leg.
Honestly, he's got a podcast. I actually need to listen to it because the guy's fucking chats.
Some guy needs to stop boozing for something. It might be his work or something, and he either get somebody to like snap a limb or get somebody to break his horn or does something fucked like that.
So he
then
can't go
comes
back to work?
in the pub and keeps drinking.
That's crazy.
Aye, that's well.
Aye, so that's my 2 jokes of the year. Woo! Number 1 film was One Battle After Another because it was fucking unreal.
Aye, it was
That's my favourite DiCaprio performance of
I've
all time.
actually
Really
not
good.
seen it. It was really good.
man,
I need
you
to
will
catch
fucking
it.
When did
buckle,
I go
man.
and see it then? Did I go with you?
Aye, we went
Aye.
together.
All right. Room, pal. I'm in that room. I'm actually in my bedroom.
But I
manoeuvring.
see him smoking a fag all the way through it, man. See it when it's
Aye,
in the
unreal.
wee holder as well. It's fucking incredible. Like I loved him in The Revenant. I loved him in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and he's just so good in this. But
He is,
see just the
he
way
is.
like kind of
He's so likeable,
He's
isn't
so
he?
clumsy in it, and like he's
He's
just
kind of
kinda,
doody, isn't he?
so
Very
funny.
doody.
He's just like such a
Somebody
terrible
was saying he
hero.
should
in
get
it.
an Oscar for that wolf, the Mexican whistle thing he does. See when he rips,
I saw a clip of
aye,
that actually.
he like spins round in the corner and he asks him, why did this guy go? And then they say, aye, and he's like with his mouth, it's the greatest fucking folk are like, nah, man, he should win an Oscar for that whistle, man.
He'll probably be nominated, huh?
I don't know.
He's
He's
was
on the,
nominated,
when
man.
he's on the payphone, man, and the way he's like pure paranoid on it is so good, man.
he's
So funny.
Top tier.
Aye, so performance of the year. Performance of the year.
Joke for it. It's good, man.
Nah, it's
It's
class.
super. It's like so good, but it's so funny and all.
Aye,
One of the,
fucking-
probably the funniest PTA film I've Punch Drunk Love probably, but
That's
it
my
probably
favourite.
is. That's good. That's good.
Aye. So there you go.
Fucking right.
Kim, I was just about to ask you, just very quickly, I'll tell you, I've not watched it, I've only watched the trailer. We need to, if you know watch that Apple TV show by that Vince Gilligan that made Breaking
Oh,
Bad.
the
That
Pluribus
Pluribus,
one.
you seen it?
I literally got a 3-month Apple TV subscription yesterday, so
Because I
need
was
to own
reading
it.
the description to Bradley earlier, and I was like, Ken Beanie would fucking scream for this, man.
It sounds
That's the one
correct.
where the advert was on the woman's fridge on it, and then I made a bit of it. I don't even know what it's about. I just know I would like it. Like it's like
Might not even need to tell us
I
about
know,
it,
but-
but
I will literally get my way to
fucked.
watch
It's
it.
actual, like, I read it and went, I know, Beanie, that's...
Aye.
Because basically a big Black Mirror episode. Anyway,
I will be there.
I've not watched it yet, but
You just know.
He will be there.
Who do you want to pass on to me, Kev?
I'll go beans.
Aye. Cool,
Last
cool.
again.
I was actually going to say should we pass on to Jay so he's not last again.
I
All
like
traditions die hard, innit? Like
Aye.
it's
this one. I
fucking.
hear this one because
Aye.
Nick Luke's going on.
Aye, right. So mine's my choke of the week. It's kind of the last couple of weeks. It's 2 weeks ago or something, but it's going to be Kelly Football Club, right? So Shannon's wee boy goes to
Joking
school, and
JTID.
he basically Kelly Football Club were like, oh, we're going to donate these hampers to the school, like for like Wayne's, and like they can do a raffle. Some Wayne's will win it, yada yada. He won one of them, so like our oldest boy won one of these raffles, won this hamper. So there's actually two parts to this story. The first one is I fucked it, and then the second part's kind of the punchline. So we were kind of excited. Well, I wasn't that excited, but he was excited. Like, oh, Kelly, maybe there'll be a wee signed Fitbit tap in there, and maybe there'll be like, don't know, man, some memorabilia, just shit, like just stuff that you would associate, right?
aye.
So like, first day we went down, I had to take him, and we were to stand at 1 o'clock outside the school and wait for like half an hour, because that's like we were to hanging, but nobody else was showing up, and I was sitting hitting a slab squat the full time outside the school. Nobody was in the school. We kept hitting the reception bell. Nobody was there. So about 15 minutes had passed, and I had been crouching for 15 minutes, like actual squatted down. And when I went to get back up, my knees buckled, and then I dropped my phone and smashed the screen.
Oh, is that how that
Aye,
happened?
and got my
Right.
knees buckled under me because I've not got that thigh strength in me anymore. So my phone actually hit the ground, the screen all smashed, and then the touch screen stopped working, and then it all went green, and it just stopped working. So I fucked my phone. The cunts didn't turn up for the fucking
Oh
hanging.
my god.
And nobody hanging, so I went home with no phone, had to go on my laptop to text Shan to say that I fucking broke my phone, and the cunts didn't turn up. She get home, she was like, fucking alright, Turns out apparently the day had been changed to the following day, so I didn't even need my phone.
So you're
to get
doing a phone.
I'm doing a phone, and I absolutely didn't even need to be there at that time that day.
It's gutting.
So we go down the next day, but and there's actually a queue of like parents with Waynes, and they're all waiting, and we see the wee Kelly van, and they're unloading these big fucking huge boxes, right? Like big cardboard boxes. They were in like the lyrical paper boxes. Do you know the ones?
We did
Right.
delivery and it was
Aye, so it was them,
They're good.
and they were putting them out, and then like as we got to the front of the queue, they were like, "Aye, he's the parent's name or the Wayne's name, whatever." And they were like, "Oh, we've actually made extra, so you can take one for the van and then one that's sitting." So like, gave Linley one, I took one. We're walking home, and I was feeling the weight of the thing, and I was like, "Don't know what they've put in this, but it's kind of heavy." Right, we got out the road and we're like talking about like what might be in it and that, and I'm like, I actually don't know if it's maybe like no exciting stuff that's in here. Like, so we go back and rip obviously one of them out. We sat one in the kit, and I'm telling you, right, it was like 15 pence beans for Asda. It was like rice, like your knockoff cornflakes. It was basically just like a food bank package.
we get some delivered to
Right,
it, but I think it's a
aye.
different one. I think
So
it's different.
and it was two of them, so it was just hundreds of fucking like just random cupboard bits for food, and like obviously thinking back on it, I think like all the Waynes that would have been hanging, it's like if I don't know if they come for like they get the school meals.
Aye.
See like the Waynes, so
Aye,
it was them.
postcode, yeah.
Aye, it was like them that would get put in for the drawing. They would have done it for their schools. They just never really disclosed that it was going to be like called a hamper, but it's more like a fucking
A food parcel.
a food
package.
parcel. Aye. So obviously we were like mildly disappointed, but obviously choke of the week is they did do that, and that's good obviously, because like I mean Shannon's been
Aye.
eating like the big bags of crisps that they gave. They were like some fucking thyme and chicken or something,
You
man.
just
the
wish
job.
maybe before to quell expectations, there was maybe a
potentially it could have been something else.
Aye, a
'cause
sign fit with
cracked it
that.
open and I was like, that's crazy, man. Beans beans, brilliant, man. Sweet corn. Do you know what, like, yeah, but I mean, it was a cool gesture and a nice thing for them to do, obviously. But maybe they should, like, could have said it was a food parcel kind of thing. But we get 2 of them, so
beans for
the
weeks.
cupboards were stocked with some good food.
Some good.
Cheesy beanos.
But big up Kelly Football Club for doing their bit for the community. Anyway,
Fuck them, man.
so we can pass out to Jay now.
Right. I'm telling you, man, I'm screaming. But what I will quickly do is because he done the
Album and film
no,
performance.
because he done the Wu-Tang thing. I'll shout
right.
out this guy called Wittgenstein. It was an Austrian philosopher who said there's philosophy of life. The reason we talk about philosophy and all that is because we have a misunderstanding of language. Anyway, so ruin him. My joke of the week is a person who has recently, after been dead for fucking thousands and thousands of years since fuck knows what BC, has recently became Instagram famous, which is crazy to say, man. And all I'm going to say is, his name's Ian Isia. He was the first ever person to have a complaint. Well, the first ever person we've got evidence for to have a complaint put in against his business because they found a big fucking brick slab with writing on it, like a big scroll letter thing. Ian Isia was a copper merchant, and a person wrote to him saying your copper was fucking utter shite. It was you're selling dodgy copper. So he was like Only Fools and Horses, like OG Only Fools and Horses style. Like, he's actual Del Boy set.
Wheeling dealing.
From fucking Mesopotamia and whatever fucking BC. And I'm telling you now, see if you go on that Instagram and type in Ian Isia. Holy fuck, there's an Instagram called absurdhistory_1 and it's a guy looking in the mirror and actually the guy they've been using for that Ian Isia isn't even Ian Isia.
No.
It's like this mad statue they've fun for around about the time he was alive.
That's crazy.
And it'll just be it in the mirror and it'll be a guy in front of it and it'll be like visualising the man I want to be and it'll be like R.I.P. Ian Isia, man, you would have
God,
loved,
but not forgotten about that.
Or it'll be like a fucking, like, it'll be like a Taco Bell. It'll be like, I can't believe Ian Isia's not here to experience this, man. And some of the memes are just, but I just like the idea that he was the first cunt that we know of that a cunt put in a complaint going, your copper is shit, mate.
See the ones where it's like a Facebook page and it's just Ian this year's like the statue and it's like get your the best copper ingots you can buy and all that. It's like a Facebook page. Oh, it's too good, but man.
The man would have loved Vinted, man.
Oh, definitely, man.
He'd punting his shite copper.
He'd have made
for all
a
he-
buck, man.
Bye. That's what I've got to be in this year, but I'm telling you, they memes will last forever, man.
That's a good thing with the internet. So
It's so funny that folk can just be like things can become like what's the word, viral, like that kind of shit. Any word like anything has the chance to become viral, and I mean anything.
Dogs,
he's
man.
like, what the fuck?
A guy for 4,000 years ago because he received a complaint. Well, who firstly went, I'm going to put this on the internet, and secondly somebody went, that'd be a funny meme, and then it catches on to the point there's a full Instagram page with 25,000 followers that are just dedicated
and
to
then there's cunts on
Ian Isia memes.
podcasts talking about them.
Aye.
We also didn't mention it's always got that like mad fucking call to prayer, like ooh,
The tune is unbelievable, man.
and then the other person that's Iwies in some of the videos is I can't even remember what his name is, Assad something, the old Syrian president who thinks a bit of
Bashar al-Assad.
Aye, who's a bit of a fucked up guy, but there'll be just like like videos of him like coming out of
I don't
fucking,
even know if I'm saying it right, but
coming
the
out of
noise it
prison
makes
and all that. Like there's one. You ever seen those ones where it's like in a game and it's like somebody's head chasing you?
Aye.
There was one I seen, it was him, and then there was one I seen, it was like Ian Isia. Like you'll be watching, there'll be these lasses twerking or whatever, and then Ian Isia just starts coming out and it fizzes into this game, and you're getting chased down dark hallways for Ian Isia. Aye. Anyway, Ian Isia. Well, it's been fun.
Aye.
What a comeback.
It has been real.
Unbelievable comeback.
I think for being out for 8 months and then come back, it's actually been, as it's grown, felt a bit more comfortable.
I know, I've definitely grew into it a bit.
I'm not thinking about the camera as much.
Sink
at
into the
first,
couch
you're
a wee
like,
bit.
They two T's also took the
edge clean off, man.
Could see the start. I didn't care what I was doing.
What was happening?
What do you think is the greatest comeback of all time?
Barcelona.
Spurs v Ajax.
No.
Spurs v Ajax is actually up there.
I will say that Barca Liverpool game, then the Spurs
Aye.
that week in football was probably the
Aye.
greatest Champions League semi-finals of all time. To then maybe one of the best Champions League
There
finals
must
of
be
all time.
there must be something in
Does
like.
Jesus count?
I would say
Jesus,
our
aye.
Lord Saviour Jesus
Aye,
Christ.
probably-
That's the
probably
best
that
of
must
mine.
be
Aye,
top tier,
Jesus
man.
probably is top tier.
Man rolled that stone. Do you know what I mean?
Back to the Future too as well.
I was trying to actually think if there's like
Shrek 2.
a musician or like an actor that like disappeared and then come back and you're like, oh my god. And I can't think of anybody, but
The guy for Indiana Jones.
Harrison Ford.
No, the wee, the wee like Asian boy.
Oh, date.
oh,
well, it was aye.
Ki Hwai Kwan. Ki Hai Kwan.
See, just went
aye.
off there for like 20 years.
Brendan
That is-
Fraser's in there,
came back,
man.
Brendan
Aye,
Fraser
that
and the whale
Brendan
man.
Fraser
Yeah.
winning that fucking Oscar,
Aye,
man. The
aye.
boner you get after
Oh,
that is
man.
insane, and he's up in that stage. Why, guy?
Me and Aaron watched the whale together, and I swear the tears that were coming off my eyeballs,
Yeah, I
man.
felt that one.
Honestly,
See,
when he takes the
'cause
step,
he
you're
seems like such a nice guy. I know.
Aye.
Aye, man, fuck him. That Ki Hai, I can't even fucking say his name. Ki Hwai
I won an
Kwan.
Oscar.
He won an Oscar as
Aye.
well, and he
Have
was
you-
up on the stage fucked, man.
Oh,
I
he's
couldn't
like,
believe it.
Mom, I won an Oscar.
Aye, man, I'm fucking.
And you're like, oh, fucking right.
I can't really think any other comebacks, but they definitely are up there. I can't even think any football ones.
Kelly Eintracht Frankfurt. Greatest comeback of all time.
Was there no one? Nah, I can't think.
When was that?
What about Pirlo when they said his legs had gone?
1966.
What did you say?
Pirlo when his legs had went. and then what was it? He was at AC Milan and they were like, your legs have went. He basically had no use of one of his legs, and Juventus were like, I'm only us. And then he balled out for like 3 more years. Pirlo maybe.
Casemiro at Man United for a game.
Nah, I'm out of comebacks.
Greatest comeback. Did Tom Brady no disappear for a few years and then won in their Super Bowl? There's a few. I think Michael Jordan had a break and all that as well. Don't know. Like the Last Dance.
Ter Stegen's hairline. That's a crazy comeback.
Rob Holding's hairline.
Aye, that's another one.
Brother, that thing was gone.
Aye,
that thing
that's
was.
a different world, isn't it, man?
Somebody had actually snatched his shit clean off, and then all of a sudden he actually had a bit of a kind of hanging on.
Greatest comeback is when you order a pint and the guy comes back with it. Pint of Guinness.
Love a Guinness.
Right.
Right.
Anyway,
Right.
We'll get rapping.
what made you ask that? Just as we're
Just
wrapping up.
because, I mean, I think this is top 10.
Aye, top
Oh,
10
right,
comeback.
oh, exactly.
Ah,
Because
we're
we're the
then a comeback.
I wanted to that
'Cause this
try
is
to be
what Dawn of
funny
the
saying,
Jedi
oh,
sounds,
the
man.
Disco
This is.
Saloon Season 3 Episode 6 comeback, 8 months later.
The name for it needs to be, what is it? Straight entry, no kiss.
No, it's straight in the kissing.
Aye. Fuck. I
And then
fucked
in
that.
back- and then
Bradley started saying that years ago to me, and I forgot about it
It's
until
like a
earlier
known
on.
phrase,
I
man.
know. I
Aye.
just.
Straight in there, kiss it. But obviously, it's like you just, it
I
can
do-
be applied to anything, you just do it. Like, just
Aye.
straight in there kissing.
Forget the lube. Right.
Should we put in brackets Comeback Kings?
Comeback Kings. We could do. Right, we'll need.
Come back next week.
Right, we need to wrap up because I'm like a wolf shins.
Right, anyway, it's been real. I hope for the 14s that did watch it or listen to it, you have enjoyed it. Aye, much love for us and Bradley's new gaff. So, adios.
Bye.
Bye bye.